Yeah, I got some news. Passed my exams, so yeah, I'm happy. But then I came back to this game and I'm like, now I remember why I'm so sad. Because I got 3 wars going on. One here, and one up here. In all honesty, I just think... Wait a minute, what happened?
Thirsty for battle!
Yeah, we're not gonna move out this settlement anytime soon. I might actually pour some funds in to help out. I need all the colonies to give some money. These are not bad settlements anymore. They're actually pretty happy. You provided me with money? Nah. And you're ecstatic. So, give me money. They also give you food, which is quite helpful. Wait, hold on, what's this? Devastation from battles. Ah, yes. That's a recurring theme. So as things currently stand, I think we've completed a minor victory. No, not yet. We still have some raiding to do. But first I want to limit down the war fronts because I need to finish off one enemy.
Ready for battle.
We will do this gloriously. We will flood out to the hills.
We take this settlement for the tribe!
This many? Answer your call? Hold on, who says I need to engage you immediately?
I be the spear.
Assemble the hosts.
Get moving! Is there nothing else?
Aye, there's nothing else for now.
Ready for battle.
Summer.
Ready for further orders.
With this many armies,
Warriors all.
how the hell can we lose?
Ready for orders. Burn it down.
Can you freely engage that force? No. No, but we will.
Besieging settlement.
This will be glorious. I'll see you on the battlefield. The enemy controls a good settlement. And they're not intending to run out, are they?
Let them cower before us.
We don't really need to
Ready for
rush in
battle.
until summertime.
Starting out. Get moving.
Yeah, now he's into the dance party mode. So that's one front handled.
It's
good.
battle.
We still have some stuff to clean up. Agents and whatnot. Other than that, our economy is now back on track. I need you to go up there. I don't like these macaroons whatsoever. Picks, you sure you're not buying more than you can chew? Like, they did take a lot of lands off the almonds and the picks. Which is quite worrying. I guess I'll have to help them out after I'm done with this mess. Because the Bulgarians, they're not so friendly towards us. They're at war with the Huns. We've never really talked to the Huns, but they're not exactly powerful anymore. Like, I was expecting so much from the mighty Attila's horde, but nah. These guys are alright. Like, despite all the cultural versions, the great power, treaties with the Western Roman separatists. Hold on, I just kicked my table. Just work it off, Treaties with the Vandals, diplomatic alliance with the Vandals, past treaties with Franks, and other. We're doing alright. But I remember when these guys could have been a part of something. Glad I got rid of such weaklings. But, nonetheless, they are becoming a problem, the Macaroons. I don't like how much land they have on them. But I'm not necessarily going to rush over there yet. I need to secure my back. AKA, get rid of these guys. Which should be pretty short. They're not that tough. It's spring after all, so food's bountiful. Money's not so much, though. That gives me a good amount of economy. That gives me a fair bit in every regard. But it's not worth the upgrade yet. So let's end the turn, huh? I'll let the turn fly by and I'll stop the recording here.
Of your generals is famous. Can you send them against these people who blight our lives?
That is true. I'm sorry, Pix. You're picking off more than you can chew here. I gotta finish off the almonds and all this crap back here with the Kalinis. Sorry, man. Look, you gotta deal with your problems, I gotta deal with mine. I mean, like, as much as I appreciate the help. Franks are still wondering about the sea. It's quite sad. It's quite sad. But now, all the time has shown that the empires have settled. The lines have drawn and we are the new Western Empire, technically. Like the Western Caledonian Empire, or the Welsh Celtic Empire. They still got armies wandering about. The Geats have been pushed back from Aaron Augustus by the efforts of the mighty Hispanians. We are raiding the north near Hungarian territory. I might march down and take some bits of Portugal. Especially this Anglo-held settlement here. The Valos I'm not really bothered about. They know I'm too powerful with my chain of allies. The Saxons would jump at the chance of gaining more territory. Speaking of the Anglos and the Hungarians. Oh, agents. Next turn we assault Meladolum. It shall be a battle of the ages. It'll certainly be 1 hour of climatic battle, like we have over 3,000 men running in. Macaroon War Fleet. What the hell? I gotta turn off that war thing so the pigs can concentrate counter-attacking the Macaroons, because if they get overrun, I can't do anything to help them. And I'd rather not have anyone else on the British Isles other than my allies. The Simpani are still fighting. Let me see here. Hostile agent, and that. Go figure, right? Go figure. The Geats are still besieging us here. We might as well upgrade this. What's this? Military jetty? She's gonna take more food in that. What can Airborne provide me with? Wood carver and, well, there's not much point for you, is there? Oh, Smithy, that's pretty good. Don't get me wrong, I would love upgrading units, but... Well, you do have a fishing jetty. I guess that could provide us with a ton more food. Also, we are going to need an army. He's a pretty good general.
For the tribe.
The Wolves. Good name, kid.
Death in battle.
That's promising. Choose a good name for his career. Good thing to see. Yeah, that's definitely our money-making province. Just 3,000 Gs. This province, I don't really need the money right now, but
Ready for battle.
these guys, I think I know where I'm gonna send you off to. The best thing is you can always give your general hunter, and that is just an amazing ability because it provides you with food. So much food. Yeah, we're gonna need to reinforce our defenses near Anglos. As things currently stand, I do want to get rid of these Germans. They're just taking up too much money for what they're worth. On the bright side, though, they are providing us with a good amount of men. I think I'll just take these cheap troops. They're not as well armored or as well trained, but they do the job. We also have a good garrison here, so yeah, pretty cool. However, I did see reports of a Macaroon war fleet, yeah. I'd rather not engage the Macaroons until we are ready to fight.
Warriors all!
I want this army to engage them.
To battle!
Good.
Getting on our
That
way!
will show.
Attack!
Now is the time to attack.
None will escape!
Glory is to be had. Over 7,000 Caledonian soldiers will march with me today. It shall be glorious. I'll see you on the battlefield. As we march to glory. Welcome to the glorious battle. As it turns out, it's gonna be one hell of a fun ride. Yeah. 3 points in. Thousands of almonds will be defending this place. Our objective? Simple. Breach it. Annihilate all who stand in my way.
Behind these walls. Soon you will be among them. The enemy has reinforcements.
I don't think our generals
But
will
we
be
will
involved
trounce
in
these
nonsense.
feeble foes.
I'd rather have them just
through.
they'd have a
The
tendency
enemy has
of
been
dying
sighted.
pretty quickly, mind you. We want to get... So, our cavalry. Let me rally them up. Yes, it shall be a mighty day this day. Missiles. Together. Infantry. Apart from the generals. Group together. I'll keep in mind that you're not the assault group. Wait, didn't you drop your weapon? Well, everyone who's currently in the infantry without assault equipment, please wait. Now, assemble forth my legions. This will be a battle to remember. How many men do we have? Oh, yeah. They're still flooding in. Yeah, baby. Like, this is only the detachment, like the men that were sent from the camps. They're actually moving slower than you imagine. Oh wait, they're crouching, that's why. Ah, here we go. The other detachment's here as well. It's a good sign to... Axemen! Ah, damn it, Axemen. You always have to show up a bit later than everyone else. Jeez. So the legions will assemble... Well, the army will assemble behind here. We'll just do a visual show of force. Actually, Axeman, you can take the siege equipment. The generals and their bodyguards stand way back. Just stay away from any fighting. So how many men do we have in total on the field? Somewhere around, if we were to round it, 6,000 men. Pretty cool. Yeah. I'm gonna wait until everyone's assembled and start recording again. We're just going to assault one side. That's it. Well, I was, but then I seen this. And like, we could assault both sides. Wouldn't be that hard. Like, most of their units are seriously just spearmen. Well, from my scouting party anyway. Yeah, we have a bit much cavalry. Far too much infantry. I mean, like, look at this. That's all our infantry. These are the infantry mounted in assault vehicles. Then here's our skirmishers. This is a perfectly balanced Caledonian army. The enemy sent... looks like we're going to have our first little skirmish. Funnily enough, the enemy sent skirmishers against our cavalry. This shall have a hilarious result for our end. We also have enemy siege. So really, we should just capture this is an old army. If you have captured Ballistari, that means you were up against the Romans at one point in your life. Frenzy! Pull back. I'm taking this seriously. Ah, Amadeus is now playing active aggression. Cool. So basically our missions are to hunt down the enemy. Kill as many of them as we can. We're just gonna launch one massive assault on one side. As you can see, they ain't gonna give up. It shall be a gruesome battle. When I mean one side, I do mean multiple sides. I mean, like, I'm not gonna send all these guys in. I'm not gonna do waves. To war, you must at least be somewhat cost efficient. These are just light element infantry, aren't they? Any good? Not bad, actually, for everything costs. And, like, this is really just a skirmish.
Our troops are being ambushed!
How can we be ambushed? So this is like a scouting party almost, as the reinforcements run in Caledonian general led by the Aureum of Wisdom. He's assembling his host, marching along with them. And the enemy just cowardly looks on. It was a siege done in haste, so the enemy, now he's like, heroism, sees the wisdom in his action. I know, funny. Hashtag YOLO. He's like, we assault now before the enemy's gathered. Little does he know that the enemy is actually retreating pretty upset how they are, leaving their king to die. As such. The enemy does, however, have a good general themselves, a man who's skilled against the Western Romans and fought since the early days. So he is used to these things. He is used to his army being assaulted by cavalry before the true hammer blow shows up. Speaking of hammer blows, the enemy has launched its own counter-assault outside the gates. What a turn of event. I am actually genuinely surprised by this. I mean, like, seriously. What the hell are they doing? Look how much of an advantage we have over them. I think they have half
Our
a range
ambush
shot,
troops
so,
have been detected!
but they did catch me off guard. Give them that much. But now they must deal with the elite Caledonian shock troops. Men who are well known for their ferocity and fierceness. This was obviously a suicide mission. It was desperate.
Ready for battle!
Seriously, what are they doing this? They're gonna send out more people. But whatever. You can see the defenders mounted on these walls. They're not even archers, they're just like orbital. But the army general was correct. He sent out a solid army. Now it's armed infantry and spearmen fighting against superior foes. Not the best of moves, it was him. But whatever, float your boat. As the skirmishes
The
continue
men are
outside,
broken and running for their
infantry
lives!
is being forced to engage in cavalry in head-to-head battles. These battles, moreover, can be somewhat debatable. Historians are yet to decide how effective they were, as these battles are currently being fought. Yeah. Javelins. Nasty things. So really what we're just trying to do is just weaken the Ottoman lines. Look at that, they're sending out more men. They're brave, I'll give them that. Or maybe they're taking advantage of the fact that I don't microphone well. Are they something? Ah, they were thinking about it. Until our forces arrive, I'm just gonna wait. Oh, these are bejeweled retinue. Ooh, these guys are good. These are well armored. This is that is the king, I think, or prince maybe. A ranking prince. Never know. So this guy, this prince, obviously, he is used to the tactics employed by the Celts. Their guerrilla warfare style type of fighting, and he's found that there is no real defense
Men have
against
thrown down their weapons and
you
are
must
fleeing!
charge head on. He lacks the disciplined infantry class to run compadres, but he does know a trick or two. I don't want you. This assault group will be assaulting the west. This gate here. We must open it up for future endeavors. He's been given a task by his father to guard the rear. Plus the
Quickly now!
The almonds are just constantly being harried. Here's what you nobles. You know, I was expecting it to be some folks. They're just German nobles. This is their capital. I guess he is in charge. Like he's saying to the prince, no, I'm in charge. My settlement, my rules. So that was really just a skirmish phase. So far, the almonds lost more men than we. Even if we lose a point, we can easily just replace those casualties. The almonds know fine well that the Caledonians are famed for using reinforcement effectively, as shown with the Romans numerous times. But he also knows that these guys are lightly armored. The almonds, on the other hand, do have actually they were on top of a mine. They literally could afford it. They were one of those tribes that had mines literally everywhere. They're like, run! Run! My guys are veterans when it comes to this stuff. And I have
The
more
enemy
than
refuses to admit
even
defeat.
worse, the more
Their
long
unit has
cavalry.
rallied.
I might retreat them, actually. You know, to get more infantry. Wait, what the hell is this? Ooh. This is a nice position. Gives me an idea. So that's really the skirmish phase of the battle over. I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, like, I'm not gonna cut up the episode. No. This was just the start of the siege of Maladolum. Yes, start. When you next see us, we should be in position to launch assaults across the walls. Prepare for an epic battle between the desperate, the remnants of the German alliance. Obviously, you can imagine there's like angry Franks, Longobards, and that mixed with the Almond troops. They're willing to die. As a Celtic alliance with Aberdeen and Caledonia. Well, not defectors, but volunteers stand ready to help their brethren. I'll see you there. Hopefully they don't charge out again. That makes it so much easier. time. Let us order the admiral to strike. I know, I'm being very, very dramatic. I don't get a chance to do massive battles like this. The AI is dumb. So let me have a damn time. You watch my channel for a reason. You watch my channel for the epic conflicts. As you can see here, we have the desperate defenders. You know, they're just like, yeah, we can do this. I wish I knew how to do that zoom in thing. No. You see them, they're just like assembled on these walls, given a task of defending up to class. Now the Albans in a state of panic. They weren't exactly expecting the Caledonians to be clever enough to launch 2 assaults at once. Different checkpoints across the gates. It's a desperate bid, but it works. Berserkers, the Caledonians, are not exactly known for being effective at anything. But nonetheless, they are berserkers. The Alman catapult out here is ranging out there. You can see just the horde up there. Wish I really knew how to zoom in. Honestly, I'll have some buttons here. Just look at that. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at these shots. Oh, I might make these a thumbnail. Just more waiting in the line. Let's take it from the general's perspective. I know. I place my generals in a really cinematic spot, but it's also quite safe for them. Damn trees.
Keep those weapons clean, man.
Yeah, I chopped down those trees so I can get a brilliant shot. There. So now you see we have storming the gates. It's gonna take them a while. But if we can't get through these gates, oh boy, those Alman defenders. Like you see the Almans here. They got to get Falcon. He personally led his army here. Desperate stack. Either side, 1,000 angry Caledonians, a smear engine of men. I might actually send the Berserkers in first. They would struggle. Like, he has only been given a contingent of men by the local governor. Somebody who's trusted more by his father. A man who has seen the Romans, took the settlement from them. But now they're being hammered falls. Inside these towers lie the elite item of Ghost. Like, these guys are half decent to see them together. But, spearmen are spearmen. Actually kind of surprised how many men they left to guard this position.
The enemy gates have crumbled.
Axeman? Bring down the gate. Don't care how much damage you put. Broken through. Look at all that. These Almans mean business. Berserkers, have you gotten any luck? Yeah, Berserkers suck.
The enemy's tower has been destroyed. Enemy troops have reached the walls.
Yeah, it's turning into a javelins in the back. We also have units assaulting the walls. German archers desperately trying to pin them away. For cinematic, for intimidation effects. Like, look at that. Look at that. You're not intimidated by the mere sight of that. Look how many there. And the thing, these are all Caledonian veterans. Or Caledonian veterans, Caledonian spearmen. The vast majority are veterans, men who have seen battle after battle. We have more axemen going to assist in chopping down the gates. That's what the enemy's done. They've set up defense rows. It's clever from the AI. I guess they do have
The enemy have destroyed our siege engines.
normally I would engage
Our men are breaking off.
pass up such awesomeness. Oh look, they did bring down that gate. Okay, hold on. Let's pull back out for a minute. Don't worry, they're not gonna assault you outside the gate. Axemen are gonna go nuts. Bring it down! Whilst the Caledonian spearmen are having a less fortunate job of trying to hold back the walls. They are shooting their own men at home. Oh boy. But look at that. Look what waits for them. As soon as the gate opens, I'm just gonna send you a contingent. Maybe this long.
We hunger for blood and battle!
Axemen are brilliant for bringing that in. Look at them go. These guys have trained all their lives for this moment. To use their accents to bring down one simple gate. But we also have to be a tad bit careful. I've learned my cockiness can bring me down. As you can see here, it may have looked like we suffered minor casualties, but in reality, we did not. It is best to send your swordsmen free. These are spearmen, and they all make light infantry aimed exactly at me.
Disaster! Enemy forces have seized our gates! You have our spears!
Okay, now the battle. So I'll be back in a second to continue this one. Yeah, the alarm, it went like beep, and I was like, oh. And I had a 5-minute conversation about that. Yeah, so Axemen are pretty much the perfect unit to get. Yeah, I might be sending too many men in. I mean, like, they could really just hold position 1. But I can afford the casualties. Look how many men I have. Oh yeah, you might be wondering, what the hell am I doing with these archers? The weakness in the defense. And my men are being idiots. See ya, Brigande. Oh my goodness, they didn't actually take down the gate, did they? Oh boy. Well, thankfully these guys had a lot of heavy warriors on them. But ain't gonna try much. This actually benefits us more. We're more well armored and have better training. I might send a few assault units up this way to assist with the teams up here. Too bad the battalion. Have they given up fight? Looks like it. That could be the reason. Oh! See, these German spearmen are just trying to hold on desperately. Slowly, they're going to lose. There's archers shooting in the back. They're all archers. And over here, the situation is much worse. Like the scavengers and all that. Like, they're just trying to put my best armor. Look, we are causing even if they come. It's just a sheer wall fight. I got my Sea of Brigande standing in reserve. Pretty cool. If there's any enemy in this here, then we can kill them pretty easily. Skirmishers! Show them what real firepower is like. We need to help out. Like the Japanese. And you see the desperate Caledonian troops given a task of touching ours. They're gonna put up like, it kind of looks silly how they fight. I was expecting a massive volley off use. You know what? Concentrate on the German hurlers in the back. Oh, yeah. We're just powering our way through.
The men are broken and running for their lives!
Yeah. Generals, if you may accompany yourselves to the front lines. Take a part of the wall and use your raised morale thing, whatever they call it. The assault group over here is doing actually better than any other group so far. Because they don't have to deal with towers, probably. Yeah. No, they do. They don't have to deal with arrows either. And I was expecting the swordsman to go up through this ramp, but obviously no better. I want you to volley them. These guys. Just volley them. Like we do have a lot of javelins just raining down in here.
A whole unit has been destroyed.
Yeah, this is just better. Helmet light infantrymen just cannot grab a solid formation. These guys don't know how to fight like this. They know how to beat guys. And barbarians don't even want to ask them that. That's an insult. Like, you think barbarians can stand a second? Bah! That is a second. They say, bah! These guys got a bit more practice to it. They did the task of find the king of the Germans. So, I could actually order a cavalry so headhunt the general.
We hunger for blood and battle.
Raise the standards!
Understood. Battle ready.
All you can see is just this mass fight.
Bleed for us.
Neither side giving ground or giving quarter.
Orders.
Like, I'm impressed to see a brigadier have held out phenomenally well. We must give them support somehow.
A unit's ammunition is spent and it can no longer fire.
Reload your ammo. Use law. To the walls! Our Caledonian veterans may be worth 1,000 men, but they got more than 1,000 men. Yeah. Sometimes you got babysit individual units to get up on these bloody walls. Yeah, look at this. See what I mean? If we are doing astronomical amount of damage to them. This battle here could be going better. But then again, these are like bejeweled retinue, which I presume are better. 32, 48, 150. Yeah, those guys are good. Got morale. They can just outlast me. Yep, more Mormons are here. I'll add them to the rest of the cavalry stock. See here, these are obviously the weakened units of archers that came. They do have a few more men standing in reserves, but they need to concentrate on efforts here. I would pull out. It might not be a bad idea to pull out. Pull out and regroup. Because it doesn't look like we're going to make much progress here at this rate. We're losing a lot of good men. We're winning, that's a surety. Because look how fast theirs falls in comparison. When it comes to wars of attrition, we win. Because they got too many men, they're trying to flank around, but these are Caledonian veterans. Each one of them is essentially worth 50 of their levies at push.
We will pierce their hearts. Fire on them. Back, warriors. Back. The men are broken and are fleeing.
You guys aren't doing much good up here. How's this fight going? Well, good news is they've managed to push them through. Bad news. The drilled metal fighters have so many characters. They're trying to kill the general. It's not gonna work. Okay. You free unit. You, and you.
The enemy is
back up.
attacking our general.
Just wasting your air. Yeah, these guys are phenomenally good. These are not only tier 2. Very good, but when it comes to that, look at the death they have. He has a few of them half died in losses. Mind you, that is what they signed up for. Up to the battlements. Please take the bloody tower. Why does nobody take the assault towers? That's what I built them for. Seriously, come on, just use the tower. I know it's a bit singed, but still. Okay, right. How many men do we have involved here? Go back out for a second, and I only want the axeman A for now. Go quickly.
We'll kill them all.
Yeah. This fight could be going better, but we are outlasting. And our archers are providing a good amount of support.
The unit has fired all of its ammunition.
See you, Brigande. We got tasked. More additional cavalry support has arrived. Once we break through the walls somewhere, we will launch our cavalry. And cavalry, you may think, oh, they ain't exactly decisive in some games. Yeah, this might be one of those moments. Yeah, they just really. Wait, seriously, we've seen so many. We've captured the gates. We have, thankfully. And the towers, well, there's 2 towers on that side, which is kind of our Caledonian veterans are making some headway. Like you can see, these guys are frustrated. They want to jump down, but they don't know how to. So all they can do is just watch. Just be by superior trained troops. You also see the enemy starting to lose this war of attrition. I mean, like, I'm pulling men out so they can rest, regroup. And you can see it's actually working quite well, because now they're flooding down to the house to keep up with them. I can't. Oh my god, look. It's got for so long.
Nothing remains of this unit now.
Another unit was perished. Spears. Those towers are essentially death traps, aren't they? Well, the enemy's got a good zone here. I'm not exactly keen on it, taking it. But settlements are settlements, adds to my total war. And our progress is very, very, very slow. I do not appreciate that. The spearmen should be able to get through here eventually. Maybe I should have assigned X. Your Leer of Wisdom. I'm not wisdom. Caledonians. Next, I'm good to go.
An entire unit.
After Hendrik. He is the only one we must kill. Kill Hendrik. The rest will fall like dominoes. Quite literally, they will. Look at all that cavalry just waiting and waiting. Ugh. That triangle just looks silly. See if Brigandi will forge her way through. Like we've forced the Almonds to commit all their troops. Now they either have the choice of committing more. Oh, they've made their choice. Maybe I should just order the retreat of the cavalry. one mass cavalry charge. I mean, like, could you imagine all that mass? Yeah, it's a scary thought to imagine.
We'll kill them all!
Sia Burgundy are nearly through that gateway. These veterans are having a tough time, but their numbers are still solid. These guys are just having a tough time because of these June nobles and their armor is so good. Our assault has nearly gone on for more than an hour. Their casualties are far higher than ours. Once we get inside, they're done. Essentially, they are done. They don't have the men to hold back. Doing it pure statistically, 20 minutes or so, we should be able to get through. Speaking of getting through,
Spearmen ready for battle!
cavalry.
Our horses love blood. Advance at speed! Riders ready!
Oh yeah. That is just an awesome sight. I don't use that word often. Look at that. If you were to see that charging towards you, would you not be terrified? Like, it's not as natural as it should be. That many men mounted horses. Stop watching this. You see a Burgundy will go and engage the German spears, try and break their way through the rear. These guys are still going to continuously just engage. Everyone's going to reload their ammo.
Mounted missile warrior! We have destroyed the enemy tower!
Oh. See a Burgundy just advancing. His shock troops going. These aren't exactly the best shock troops, but they're no slouch to combat either. The German spearmen engaging the head on. Decided to get off Mormons from the old homeland will separate off, split off, act as the end.
The unit has fired all of its ammunition!
Be a true multitasker.
Our men return to the fight!
Oh, we have breaking. I repeat, we have breaking.
Warriors eager for
Again, we have cut through them. We are now at the hill. Now we must work. Here's about the break, right? Swordsman. The June nobles still stand firm. We still have horsemen from the other attachments still fighting on.
We hunger for blood and battle!
This battle here is probably going to take a little longer than expected. Just due to the sheer mass of men there. I could throw in more men.
The
Didn't
tower
really
has
get us
fallen!
anywhere.
Good news! Ready and eager!
We still got hundreds of more men in reserve. Who's that?
Mounted warrior!
Damn it, wrong key. No. No, the beautiful charge. There's more ones on the side. Yeah, my first time. These guys are gonna ride up and just annihilate me. This is poor light mountain experiment. Unable to break. See it again. Brilliant who are being formed. We have a criminal program. It's called Use Guys Are Radiious. It is a very effective program. decreased and given them a job. Think of penal legions. Something along those lines. Ah, look at this. The Mormons are just in the back having a time of their lives. So many men are now trapped between us. The time is now. Send in the refreshed troops. They will break momentarily. Oh, that's bad for them. Shouty General. He only needs to say those words and you lose heart. It's actually quite terrifying. Like, I was worried about time, but no, it's just amazing. The remaining Almic forces are defeated. Like their Longobards brethren, they have been driven at their hopes. Ish. Still have some bejeweled nobles that cause a bit of trouble here. Not many were left after this fight, were there? Like, no, honestly, we killed a hell of a lot. Better send some additional cavalry support. Wait.
Has fallen. Our victory grows ever nearer.
Ah, we've killed one. We've killed this one. Yes, we're through.
Swift
This does
horsemen.
not bode well for the enemy general. He now has to contend with hundreds of
Point will soon be
horsemen.
under our control.
This poor cavalry, I will be reloading it. Like, reload!
We hunger for blood and battle.
Just so bad that the German was unable to flee. We are to see a Burgundy advance to more glory.
Spearmen. Wolves protect us.
The Mormons and we are still fighting. Look, these guys are not meant for long combat. Especially against Scott. These guys are good against him. But just by sheer force of arms, we will actually get to that time.
Capture the victory point.
There is only one unit left that stands in our way.
Ready for battle.
It is their general. Find him, and the rest shall break.
Our spears are yours.
Like, these bejeweled rebels are certainly good fighters. They do their masters well, but that might be because they always lost.
Forward. We
Mormons, I need you to work
battle.
this side project. Yeah, this one's still got a few. We got a few minutes left. There's no point in trying to rush them.
Our men are rallying. They're not done yet.
We might not. We might as just well. No, there will be a lot of death. This is the time to do the majority of our killing. It is not looking pretty for the army forces trapped here. They have been broken. Now they are being forced down to one area. It is not pretty, but by sheer force of nature, they will be on their way. It's going to take a very long time to reach. I might as well run my men past them. We only need to concentrate on one guy. Actually, I'm gonna order my cavalry to help now. The Mormons here, I'm just not giving them any break. I'm giving them the task to break.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful.
So, Baldric was obviously a coward. He decided, let my men die for me. Let the nobles die. I shall live. Plus, they won't get past the first line of defense. We proved We are the victors. We write the history of this. Sad truth. The Spanish wrote the history of the Aztecs and how the Aztecs portrayed them. In reality, it was more like they arrived in the Aztec city, they pretended to be gods, and then they figured out, oh my goodness, all these things are made out of skulls. And then missed communications and the death of the Aztec king led to prince who hate the Spanish and led to Spanish later left smallpox and sacrificed one of Henry Cortez's men. Henry Cortez used to divide and conquer, much like
we are moments away from victory.
Glorious slaughter had. It was a close victory, only a close victory because we did not pursue them all. We have lost some valuable fighting men, but in return they took many, many down with them, on the most part. Look at that. Most of the killing is done after the unit's routed, mind you. Subjugate. Why would I like them to be my vassals? Why should I give them the privilege? They are now nomads. They do have quite a good few buildings here, though. Mind you. We do need priests. What's this?
Thirsty for battle.
You can cease with the raiding now. We'll advance to the maximum of our territory.
Get moving.
No doubt they'll try and retreat.
Is that all?
But now they are gone. The almonds
On the move,
are gone. Almanator. Almanator? We can make that the name of an epic. Epics are stories in these times, by the way. Yeah, that could totally work. The Almanator.
Starting out.
Ah, shut up. I can. You know.
Take what you can.
So this army is devoted to us. Pretty cool. Politic time. Everyone's favorite time. Just really go down the list. Like, this is gonna weaken our domain a bit. Mind you, it's worthwhile though. Like, look, we got all these benefits and that. And plus, we get to see who's loyal to our cause and who's not. None of these guys are really... Like, they're all pretty damn loyal to us. Especially you, Arbitus. The original lot were murdered horribly in the numerous campaigns we had. Still too young. I mean, like, it depends on your amount of time serving. Hi, Judge. Rank 6, this card. Does anyone have the ability to go to High Judge? Never had you. I remember you died in battle. This is a shame. Then there was you, Radiious. Wanted to rally support. Yorium, well, he's not... He's actually older than you. But he is the direct heir of the High King. His wife is beautiful, thankfully. Your wife is cunning. That's a face of beauty right there. So let's take that. So I'll see you next time. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And when we come back, we will do stuff, I guess. I mean, like, really, don't know what to do right now. All I'm doing is just moving up forces to try and help out my buddies. The Anglo-Saxons give us rights to move for their territory. It shouldn't only take us like one turn. Like, we have to replenish our numbers here. Oh, look, we can recruit more men as well. It only take us one turn.
We need good fighters.
2 units of Sea Brigandi will help fill the gap. See you then.